Hi everyone, this is John Martinson. I'm the founder of Robolinux. I hope your day is going very well for you. Today I'm going to help you make it really easy to install VirtualBox in your Linux operating system, whether it be one of the Linux Mint editions or perhaps you have Ubuntu installed, another favorite Linux operating system all over the world. So let's get started. As you can see, I have Linux Mint KDE running. I rather like and enjoy the beauty of this one. But again, for this demonstration, it could be Ubuntu Unity or Kubuntu, Xubuntu, Linux Mint Cinnamon, Linux Mint Mate, or Linux Mint XFCE, or let's see, LMDE, which is the Linux Mint Debian edition, Cinnamon, or the Mate version. This installation works exactly the same way, no matter which version of Linux Mint or Ubuntu you have. As you can see, I have Firefox loaded, and this is where you would be right now because you installed the Robolinux VM software and you click the button to install VirtualBox. So now we're on the same page together. So from this Robolinux web page that you're on, I am going to show you that you have to click right here where it says click here to download Oracle VirtualBox for your version of Linux, and that's going to take you to the VirtualBox download for the Linux hosts. Please be sure to find out which Linux operating system you are running and its version, as that is important before you download VirtualBox and then install its extension pack. So I'll show you around here a little bit. If you've got an older version of Ubuntu or Linux Mint, then you would be picking the 12.10 or maybe even the long-term edition, which is 12.04. I doubt anybody's running the 10.04, but if you are, it's available. Now, if you're running an LMDE, then you're running a Debian version and not an Ubuntu version. So you'd pick, if you had the current LMDE, it'd be version 7 of Debian. If you had a previous version, it would be Debian 6 of an LMDE version. Please note also that you have to make another decision, which is, do you have a 32-bit or a 64-bit version? It's not hard to figure out which one you have in Linux. i386 is 32-bit and AMD 64 is 64-bit. Now in my case, as you can see, I'm running 16. They make it nice and easy for you with Linux Mint. You know which version you've got, and they make it pretty easy in Ubuntu as well. So in my case, I know my machine is a 64-bit box, and so I'd be clicking on the Ubuntu 13.04 supporting the Petra 16 Linux Mint, and I'm clicking on the AMD 64, and I'd click that and it would download, and you want to download to your downloads folder. Once it gets there, then I'm going to show you right now how easy it is to get the extension pack. Just simply move over here to the left with your mouse and click on the downloads button, and over there you only have to pick all supported platforms. You don't have to worry about which version, as long as you are on this page and your version of the extension pack is, of course, going to be the 4.3.10 because that's the current version that we're downloading of VirtualBox. So I click here, and then I would be finished downloading both of the files. So now in my file manager, I would go to Downloads, and this is where we would be installing from. And you actually do have the option of installing from when you're in the website, so you can do either or, but I'm going to show you from the downloads folder. So if we were to right now just double click here on VirtualBox 4.3, now this one's going to say it's already installed because it is, but if we were going to install it, we would simply click on Install Package here, and in my case it'll say reinstall package because I've already installed it. As you can see over here from the menu, I've got Oracle VM VirtualBox already installed. So I'm going to hit cancel, but you would click install package. It would ask you for your password, and then you would have that installed. Very easy to do. So now you have your VirtualBox deb package installed. You would then simply go to the Oracle VirtualBox extension pack and right click it, and then come down here where you see open with Oracle VM VirtualBox and click that, and it will install that for you. Be sure, of course, to select I agree when it asks you for the license agreement, and then everything will go nice and smooth for you. So now you have everything installed, and I showed you how really easy that is. It's no problem. It's very similar to installing any software package in Linux Mint or Ubuntu. So I hope today this video has helped you, and if you have any suggestions on how we could make it any better, we certainly would appreciate you sending those emails to us from the info center and our contact button. I want to thank you for your very kind support, and have a wonderful day, and may God bless you and your family.